Thank you for calling Karuna Counseling. If you are a new or current client not covered by insurance, please press 1 for Nicole Peralta or 2 for Sheila. Thank you for calling Karuna Counseling, the office of Nicole Peralta. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
As if.
Otherwise, please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message,
And
we will
tried that.
return your call as soon as we are able. Thank you. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
Hello, Nicole. This is Sean Schwartz. You guys gave me a call back 2 days ago. I've been having some real difficulties with sleeping at night, and yesterday I ended up sleeping most of the time that you guys were open for business hours, and I had to go to the food bank, so I didn't get back to you, or haven't been able to get back to you until now. I had to try to get the police to do their job yet again here in Chapel, Nebraska. They still didn't. I'd like for you to give me a call back if you can. It's pretty important. Jen Beebe has not gotten back to me in about 3 weeks, and that's very unnerving for me. Thank you. Bye. Oh, I am physically and mentally exhausted from all of that. Not with Jen Beebe and not with Nicole Peralta, but with Scott DeCosta this morning. At least I recorded his calls, and that last call that I had with him contradicts what he said when he was outside of the house here just a few days ago. There's a reason that Deputy Hahn needs to not be allowed anywhere near me. Somebody just messaged me. Oh, it's World of Tanks. Yes, I like World of Tanks. Not as much as I like War Thunder. War Thunder is a much better game. No matter where I went, no matter what I did, the police wouldn't take a report from me. Doesn't matter if I went in calm, doesn't matter if I went in with a whole backpack full of evidence. Doesn't matter if I attempt to kill myself or break the law. No matter what, nobody is going to do their fucking jobs. Yay. Do I get a cookie or a gold fucking star? On the bright side, when I went to see Nicole Peralta, most of the time she was there and she listened. Although Tamara was a much better listener just because she understands autism a lot better. Jen Beebe was busy with solutions. She needed to be busy with listening and trying to understand the situation. Officers repeatedly not having their body cameras on when interacting with me is, well, it's complete horse shit. They were capitalizing on their badges and the term mentally ill. It doesn't matter if he says mentally ill or not, and by the way, he did say mentally ill. That's why we had a conversation about it the first time we talked. He hasn't used it since, thank goodness. However, it's still the same treatment. When you try to turn in an officer, you get the mentally ill treatment from the police, and then you get the mentally ill treatment wherever they take you. Who was it that got irate first in that conversation? Was it me or was it Scott DeCosta? It's a good fucking question. Who is it that cursed first? That's me. I'm not sure if he cursed at all in that whole video, but I sure as fuck did. This is how foster children are treated as well. When you're in the foster care system because your parents are druggies, this is what happens to you. This is why assisted suicide should be legal. At no point in time was I ever allowed to write a report against any of the officers who did these things. Everything was done to prevent me from doing so. So I make phone calls for my own safety. I do it from the safety of at least having a roof over my head. And at least because Laura Nelson was at the food bank yesterday, well, at least I was able to get plenty of food to last me for the week. The problem with the Department of Health and Human Services is that usually they do what the cops say. They're not likely to listen to me. They're very likely to interrupt me. It's not often that you get a caseworker that listens. It usually depends on how long they've been working there. If it's a caseworker's first year working the job, at least the first half of the year, she's pretty gung ho and actually cares about you. After 2 or 3 years, though, yeah, no, you're just another number and they know it. By their second year, they've already seen hundreds, potentially thousands of people go through. There's nothing they can do about it. They can't speak up because they'll lose their jobs. Anyway, I'm pretty bushed. I'm going to try to get some sleep. Suppose not yet. It's going to be difficult for me to sleep tonight if I go to sleep now. However, that was emotionally exhausting.